This week on Canada in the Rough, we're hunting moose in New Brunswick. Out of the many big game hunting opportunities across this country, moose hunting is one of the most popular, and for good reason. If you have ever encountered these massive creatures firsthand, you know how heart-pumping it can be to stare down a 1,000-pound animal while waiting for your shot. This week, Paul Beasley is headed to New Brunswick to hunt moose with Texas River Outfitters after he drew a highly coveted non-resident lottery moose tag. He'll be trying to harvest an eastern bull moose with his bow, but the expansive and thick bush will challenge him during his 5-day hunt. Join us for an exciting maritime moose hunt this week on Canada in the Rough.
I'm pretty happy with that group at 80 yards and in a wind that we've got today. You know what, folks? I wasn't actually aiming for the rings on this target. These are used for competition. But for hunting purposes, I find those rings to be a little too far forward. In other words, they are in great vitals, but you've got a great big leg bone that comes up here. There's the great big shoulder joint or the big shoulder blade that comes up here. And so as a result, you can see this group is all right inside the vitals and would have brought this moose down quickly, cleanly, and ethically. So as you can see, we're getting ready to do a moose hunt. And when you think of moose hunting, you're typically thinking about northwestern Ontario, you're thinking about Newfoundland, but you know what? This week we're heading to New Brunswick. I drew one of those coveted non-resident moose tags, and it's one of those things we've been applying for years, and I just happened to be the lucky one that got the draw. So we've got a week of hunting ahead of us with Texas River Outfitters. Larry Davidson is the owner and will be our guide for the week. And so I'm really excited about it. We should be hitting just the tail end of the pre-rut, which I think should be a great time for calling in moose. Larry's been doing a lot of scouting. He's been giving me some good reports of some great moose that he's seeing. So we really have an exciting week ahead of us, I think. So we leave first thing in the morning, jump in the truck, have a full day of driving. So let's get hunting.
Texas River Outfitters Camp is located minutes from Boys Town, New Brunswick. The camp has a spacious main lodge where hunters can mingle and enjoy their amazing home-cooked meals. Along with multiple comfortable cabins you can retreat to for some privacy. All this right along the picturesque Texas River.
Well, it is an absolutely beautiful morning here in New Brunswick. What a great time to be moose hunting. We've got cool weather, we've got the beginning of the moose rut. They really haven't got fired up too much yet. They just had their first frost, and so things are really just starting to get going here. And we've got absolutely beautiful, calm weather. You couldn't ask for much better ingredients for calling moose. They'll be able to hear our calls from a long way off, and we should be able to hear them responding. So it's really early, 4 a.m. wake-up call, big breakfast in our bellies, so we're feeling pretty good. Really excited, looking forward to this hunt, so let's get going.
Quietly, let's get down to that corner. I'm gonna stay up a little bit because if we get around that corner, our sun's gonna right down that road.
That's what I was gonna say. He seems to be doing this.
Yeah, he's answering right now, so. Here he comes, he's coming hard. Just a little one. He's just young. There he goes. How awesome is that? Oh my gosh, my heart is in my chest. That was incredible. When Larry was doing those cow calls, you could just hear the noise. At first he started just with trashing some trees. Next thing you know, it's like a freight train coming through those alders. Absolutely unreal. It walks right into 12 or 15 yards. Just awesome. Unfortunately, not the kind of bull we're looking for here in New Brunswick, but what a great start.
Paul and Larry continued their hunt into the afternoon. Again, the guys were getting responses from multiple bulls, but they just wouldn't leave their cows in the dense bush. The frustrating part of hunting with a bow in these thick woods is getting a bull to come into a clearing to be able to make a clean shot.
We got a bull grunting over here. We are totally out of camera light. There is no more chance. He's coming, but not fast enough, and so we're gonna have to try to sneak out of here. Just seem to be all cowed up. They just, every time you get working one, they get pulled the other direction, and it's frustrating because he was really aggressive, gave us 3 really aggressive roars, you know, breaking trees. I mean, you could tell he was a good bull. If we were rifle hunting, we probably just could have walked over the hill and shot him, I'm sure, because he was that close. But being that we're bow hunting, we had to try to bring him to us, and I think the cows just kept pulling him down over the hill.
With only 1.5 days left in his hunt, Paul decided to bring out his rifle. He realized that the overabundance of cow moose and the thick timber in this area were actually working against him. The big bulls had plenty of cows and were unwilling to leave them to come to the call. So Paul switched to his rifle to increase his chances of filling his coveted tag and filling his freezer for the winter.
Grunt. He's trashing some trees. He's right here somewhere on the other side of this thicket right here. He's still a little ways off though. Yeah, we're running out of light. 15 minutes. I'll stay here and you try to get close to him. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's so close. Just past those trees.
Yeah.
We're losing light fast, and I think this is a big bull. You have to tell me what it looks like on camera. There he is. Are you sure?
Okay, Moose. Okay, Moose. Oh my gosh. We just had the bull we've been waiting for all week. And he came by after camera light. I don't even know how well you can see me. We still got about 5 minutes of legal light left, maybe 4 minutes. And I can't pull the trigger because I don't know what the footage looks like. We're gonna watch this back at the camp tonight. And I just hope you can see some of that and hear some of that, because that was one of the most adrenaline pumping experiences I have had in a long time.
You can hear him. He just went again. He's close. He's close. We gotta get over there so I can see across that cut right there. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna stay here. Go. Okay. I hear him. He just broke a branch. There he is. He's coming. Oh, here he comes. He's going right to Larry. I got no shot. All I can see is his neck and head.
Cool.
He's gonna go.
Cool.
Okay, ready? You want him? What? I need you to get on him. Oh no, you.
Oh, oh, oh.
That sucks. Oh my gosh, it's the last morning. The last bloody morning. He was at 70 yards. Oh, the way these trees were. The camera's up over my right shoulder, higher than me. And just when the camera could see him, I couldn't. And then when I could see him, the camera couldn't. Oh my gosh. I've now heard a grunt over there 2 or 3 times over the last half hour. It's really faint, and it's windy up here. I mean, there's a lot of noise in the leaves. So it's really hard to tell for sure. But I think we need to go check it out. Got a bull grunting right here, but he's down in the bottom in all the thick timber. He's not far.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
We just heard him bringing his antlers on some trees over there. So we haven't a bead on him, but we're either gonna chase him right out of here, or maybe if we get close enough, he'll stand and fight and give us our shot.
Cool.
He's gotta be right there. He sounds like he's so close. Oh, here he comes. I see tines. I can't get a shot though. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. You got him. Okay, here we go.
Oh.
He's down at the 11th hour. Oh my gosh. I can't tell you how that feels.
This was truly an 11th hour bull. We have worked so hard this week. Larry has been an absolute champ. He's gonna be so excited. I could already hear him yell when the gunshot went off. He is gonna be pumped because we have worked so hard to get on these bulls. We've had so many encounters. We passed on that one. We had the other one that was in too low of camera light, and that was a big bull. The one this morning, we just couldn't get the camera and myself together at the same time to be able to shoot him. This one here, I know you probably couldn't see a lot of them, but I could. I knew I could see enough to make the shot, and with 25 minutes of legal light left and about 15 minutes of camera light left, I wasn't wasting time. I made the shot. He went down in like under 20 yards. Let's go have a look. He should be right through here. Oh, I can see his nose sticking up out of this grass. Oh my gosh. Look at the size of this animal. His tines are buried in here. Let me get him up. Oh my gosh. Oh, almost lose a leg. Oh, look at that. Those things were stuck 6-8 inches in the ground. Oh my gosh. What an animal. In New Brunswick, they always count points. They don't really care as much about spread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 beautiful long points. I can't tell you how excited I am to have been able to draw this tag, to come to New Brunswick and to hunt a beast like this. I'm telling you right now, the meat I will get from this will feed my family for a full year, and I'll probably still have some good barbecues to share with my neighbors and friends. Absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to show Larry. You know, Larry, when you get standing beside one of these hanging here, you really realize the immense size of these animals. They're incredible.
This is a nice moose. We just got back from the registration station. 886 live weight. That's a good moose for New Brunswick.
That's pretty incredible.
That's a good one.
Pretty incredible. And you know what? It's representative of a lot of great meals that my family's going to enjoy this winter, all because of it. And so I can't be more excited. When you can come out here and enjoy an incredible adventure like this and still bring home some great meat, you've got yourself a good opportunity there.
It was a good hunt and I had a ball.
Well, thank you so much. We've truly had a great experience, and we sure hope to be back someday if we can ever draw one of these tags again.
Canada the Rough is welcome here anytime. You guys are very professional, and we had a great week. One of my best hunts ever for moose.
Awesome. Well, definitely an exciting one for us. So thank you very much. You know, folks, as you saw, we have had an incredible week. The hunting adventure was incredible. The experiences, unreal. We had a few ups and the downs were always because we were trying to get these bulls on camera, and they don't always work that way. Sometimes it was low light. Sometimes it was just the camera couldn't see them when I could. Whatever it was still a lot of great fun and ended with a fantastic result. If you ever have the chance to come to Texas River Outfitters and enjoy one of these great adventures, you've got to do it. I'm your host, Paul Beasley from Canada the Rough. Remember, enjoy the greatness of Canada and be proud of your hunting heritage.
Hey folks, hope you enjoyed this video. For more great videos and content, please subscribe to our page and let us know in the comments what you'd like to see. And to follow our amazing adventures around Canada, please join us on Facebook and Instagram.